Troy spent part of his childhood with wealthy grandparents, but when it mattered most, he was the only grandchild they didn't help. Cars were bought for the others. Big expenses were covered. Financial support showed up every time, just not for him. Same grandparents, same wealth, different treatment. And what he learned from that would shape how he sees money and security for the rest of his life. Troy grew up watching the support flow to everyone else, while learning very early that no one was coming to rescue him. His story started with instability. His parents separated when he was young. His mother battled addiction. His father became disabled after a serious head injury. For a while, his wealthy grandparents stepped in and helped raise him. They provided safety during some of the most uncertain years of his life, which made what happened later even harder to understand. Because during those years, they made promises. College would be paid for. Support would be there when he needed it. He wouldn't have to struggle the way his parents had. He believed them. Then everything changed. His father gained custody and moved him to another state. Contact with Mom's side of the family nearly disappeared overnight. Years passed. At 18, he reconnected, hoping the relationship and those promises were still real. They weren't. As a young adult trying to get on his feet, he asked his grandparents for a small loan to help with a move. They said no. Later, even with strong credit, he asked if they would co-sign for a vehicle. Again, no. Meanwhile, the other grandchildren continued receiving major financial help without hesitation. After that second rejection, something in him shifted. He made a quiet decision. He would never ask them for anything again. If his life was going to move forward, he would be the one pushing it. So he went to work, relentlessly, 60, sometimes 70 hours a week, not chasing luxury, chasing security. Because when you grow up knowing help might not come, financial safety stops feeling optional. It becomes survival. Years of grinding slowly changed his trajectory. Recently, he landed a job earning about $83,000 a year, working a normal 40-hour schedule for the first time in his adult life. It was a huge milestone, proof that he had pulled himself into the stability he never inherited. He's proud of it. But childhood instability has a long shadow. Even now, with solid income, he lives cautiously, saving aggressively, preparing for worst-case scenarios, always aware of how quickly life can shift, not out of fear, but out of memory. Today, his grandparents are still extremely wealthy. Even after selling large portions of their land, they still own over 100 acres. And years ago, before contact was lost, they once asked him a question: "What do you want to inherit someday?" His answer was simple: their house, not because of its value, but because it was the one place that had ever truly felt like home. He doesn't let himself expect it anymore. Time and distance have a way of quietly rewriting family bonds. If the house is eventually sold, he knows it will hurt, but he's no longer building his future around what someone else might give him. Because this experience taught him something powerful and uncomfortable. Generational wealth doesn't always flow equally. Family money isn't always distributed fairly, and promises mean very little without action. So he stopped waiting to be chosen and chose to build his own safety net instead. But growing up without one leaves a permanent imprint. When you learn early that no one is coming to rescue you, you stop viewing security as a milestone. It becomes the baseline requirement for peace. And sometimes, the people who appear the most independent are simply the ones who learned the earliest that they had to be. Ella Finance fam, have you ever watched others in your family receive opportunities while you were left to figure it out alone? Did it make you more self-reliant or just more guarded when it comes to money? Share your experience in the comments. And if this story made you see family wealth a little differently, don't forget to like and subscribe for more real money stories.